to the really good stuff. Our first speaker is the distinguished Ms. Doreen DiRienzo. Ms. DiRienzo. Ms. DiRienzo has been practicing martial arts for over 40 years, and personally I think it's absolutely amazing that you started martial arts at the age of 6 months old. She is also, thank you so much for laughing, I just didn't know if that was going to die or not. Alright, she is also the highest ranked Ed Parker female black belt, not only in the entire country, but in the entire world. Her topic today is community outreach and working with children. So please give a very warm welcome and a hearty round of applause for Ms. Doreen DiRienzo.
Hello? Okay. I'll say that again. Thank you so much for that wonderful introduction, and I didn't start when I was 6 months old, just for the record. Actually, I started when I was 16 years old. And a very interesting thing, lots of people think, you know, when you look at instructors and you say, when you look at student applications, why did they start training? Most people will say something like, I want to learn self-defense, I want to get in shape, you know, I want to get more involved in an activity, it was on my bucket list, something like that. For me, it was because I had shin splints. And for those of you who've ever played basketball and done suicides, you know what shin splints are. You know, it's a hard run and you stop quick and the front of your shins get so sore, and I thought if I did karate just for the summer that I would really be in shape for basketball. Well, needless to say, for me it's been an endless summer. So here I am, almost 42 years, and I was 16 years old when I started. So my reason for joining karate was not so glamorous, but my reason for staying in, I would say it's because of what it does to my heart and my soul every day. I made a lot of name for myself as a tournament competitor and fighter, but I will tell you that the best things I've ever learned in martial arts had nothing to do with kicking and punching. Anyhow, so my topic today is about community outreach, and I chose this because I think one of the best ways to build your studio, if you are going to be a studio owner, is to get involved in your community. We live today in a technological world, and I have to say that I'm not the most technologically savvy, although I am learning. I think there's nothing better than to build relationships with people to get you out there. I'm not saying not to do Facebook. I do have a Facebook page and all those, you know, I have Twitter and all that stuff, and I don't tweet very often, but anyhow, I do participate in those things as well. I remember the first time I sent an email. I actually sent it to myself, so I did have to learn. Anyhow, I do have this on a printout over by our table over there if you'd like to pick one up. So I'm just going to go over a few things. One of my suggestions in building your business is to become a member of a local civic organization. This will give you hand-on experience in what community service is all about. I know Mr. and Mrs. White do an awful lot of community service with the Royal Kids Fund, and it's just amazing what they've done. And it puts you kind of a face to your name, and you become a human being, not just that, oh, aren't you that crazy karate lady that, you know, kicks people around? And they realize, oh, I'm Doreen, just a nice person that owns a business in the community. Some of those things are the Rotary, the Knights of Columbus, the Chamber of Commerce, the Elks, the Moose, things like that. Become a member of those things. I'm sure in your community there are things of that nature, but I found that one of the valuable things about that when I did join years ago, now the Speaker of our House in Massachusetts is a very good friend of mine because I met him in the Rotary. The Mayor of our city is also a really good friend of mine who I met when I was a member of the Rotary. And you know, other things like that. So these are people that you're on a first name basis with, and they know you as a good person, and that you know, your business is a very viable part of the community and important to what goes on. I say also another way to get involved in your community is to get involved with your school system. I did this, I'm also a school teacher, but I did this long before I became a school teacher again. You know, offer things like free stranger danger clinics. Become an instructor in extended day enrichment programs. My son Anthony, who's actually in flight as we speak, he'll be here in a little bit. He runs a karate class 2 days a week at one of our elementary schools and was asked to do that He did such a great job the first year that he's now asked to come back, and they doubled his amount of hours that he'll be there. Become involved in PTOs, parent-teacher organizations. What's good about that is, here's an example, like, you know, okay, they need a raffle prize. I give a free month of karate to anybody that asks, because my classes are ongoing. It doesn't hurt me, there's no money out of pocket, and you do two things. One, you might give someone an opportunity that might change their life, and you also give yourself a good name in the community that you're willing to participate and, you know, be helpful in situations when they're looking for, you know, things to donate for prizes. Also, another thing that we're very active in is we've become involved in our citywide communities. I don't know if you looked on Facebook, and it wasn't my intention, but I became a celebrity because I'm not sure if I should call it checking the storm, evading the storm, or capturing the storm. I caught a tornado for the 50-year history in Massachusetts that went through our city, but it was kind of a funny little, it wasn't funny when it happened, but it's funny now. And I'm here to talk about it. And where's Kayla? I want to thank Kayla because she sent me a text message which made me pull over to the side of the road. And had she not sent that to me, I probably would have been sucked up by the storm. So thank you, Ms. Kayla, for saving my life. Anyhow, become involved in citywide initiatives. Like every year, our city, I live in a city called Revere. Revere is the home of the very first public beach in the United States, and we always have a festival every year. We go down there, we set up a booth, we'll set up, do giveaways and also do demonstrations. That's a thing that we like to participate in. And again, it puts your name out there and gives you notoriety in the community. Every year, our city has a health expo, so we participate in that. You go down and you'll set up a table. Again, you might do a giveaway, you might do a demonstration, but again, you just put your name out there. And you just never know what person might come in and like I said, put their name on that list of, please send me a free introductory course. Anybody that comes to our table gets the free introductory course. Like I said, the classes are running and it's really no financial impact, and like I said, you might just change someone's life. Citywide celebrations, business expos, fitness challenges. We had a fitness challenge where every fitness-minded business offered a free class to community members, so it was great because people came in, took my cardio kickboxing class, and we got a lot of clients out of that. So it's another way to build your name in the community. So every little bit helps. If every little thing you do adds one little more wrinkle to what you're doing, it'll make a difference. It really does. There's nothing like looking somebody in the eye and shaking a hand and making a friend. You can put ads everywhere, put ads in the paper. I'm not saying not to do that, but a hands-on approach. This is what I found has worked best for me. And in February it will be 35 years that I've had my studio open, so I think I kind of can speak from experience that it really works. Donations, like I said, there's always, they're always looking for things for raffle prizes and so on. Highlight special events of your school, anniversaries, open houses. Make, a big deal about promotions. Have things like on Mother and Father's Day. We call it family participation because families look different than they used to. And we all understand the way the world works. Not everybody comes from a family where there's a mom and dad at home. So you might say someone who's been like a mom or been like a dad, you can use that, and you might, again, one more person might come in. Where's Patty? Is Patty here? Okay, Patty was one of those moms that came in because her daughter was there, and I want to congratulate her and Paige. They both today tested, and Paige made 2nd-degree black belt and Patty made 1st-degree black belt. Well, there's a few more things, and I guess my time is up, but I'd be very... I'm sorry.
No, I feel bad. Your time is up.
It is up? I'm confused.
No, it's up.
I'm done. All right, and with that, I'm going to turn the mic over to Miss Ashley Downey, who's here all the way from Dublin. It's my honor to pass the mic to you, my dear, and it's all yours.